Solan. Historical evolution. The history of Solan goes back to the era of Pandavas. According to local folklore, Pandavas lived here during their exile. In 1815, British won Baghat.It, now Solan, from the Gurkhas. Gurkha Fort or Arki Fort is still standing tall on a mountain near to Solan city, and it is one of the historic tourist attractions of Solan. The town has been a capital of the princely Baghat-It. The word Baghat is derived from Bao or Bahu, meaning many, and Get meaning pass. Initially, the state headquarters of the Baghat-It was located at Bakh in the Bachali Pargana, but the headquarters of the state was shifted to Solan after the construction of cantonment over here. The railway was set up in 1902. The evolution of Solan city can be understood in the following order or sequence. Establishment of a cantonment area at Solan by Britishers. Establishing Solan Brewery in 1855 due to availability of excellent quality mineral water. Shifting of the headquarters of Baghat-It from Bakh to Solan. Start of Kalka-Shimla rail line in 1902. Start of transportation activity on Kalka-Solan-Shimla road. The urban local body, i.e. Municipal Council Solan, came into existence in 1950. Solan became an independent district on 1 September 1972, and the town of Solan became the district headquarters. Heritage. Solan's history is entwined with that of the erstwhile princely state of Baghat. A cantonment was built here in the late 19th century by the British. Solan cantonment is still the best and the most well-planned part of this area, hence buildings are made in a planned manner. The church in Solan cantonment is a heritage building with wooden and stone carvings. It has sloping roofs and arches reminiscent of British architecture. The list of heritage buildings in Solan town is as follows. Shoolini Devi Temple, the church in Solan cantonment, the Solan railway station, the Barag railway station, Hari Mandir, a famous Lord Krishna temple, the railway station and the railway rest house at Salagra, the DC residence on Shilly Road, Annie's Villa, ancestral home of Salman Rushdie, Shilly Road near DC residence, SEPWD office, which used to be a Durbar Hall of Baghat-It, old guest house in the palace of Baghat-It, Khalifa Lodge, now the JBT College running in it, Kishan Niwas and Hillview on Circular Road, St. Luke's Sensek School, Solan the school built in hill architecture, Jatali Temple 5 km, far from Solan on Rajgarh Road, Mohan Shakti National Heritage Park in Hart, 12 km from Solan. Mohan Meakin Limited. Mohan Meakin is a large group of companies which started with Asia's first brewery, incorporated in 1855. Thalanjiban Monastery, Solan. Dr. Yashwant Singh Parmar University of Horticulture and Forestry, Nani Solan, world's famous one of the Horticulture and Forestry University. The Palace near Palace Road. Pandavas Cave at Mount Carroll, Chambaghat, Solan. Geography. Solan city is located at 30.92 deg and 77.12 deg, E/30.92, 77.12. It has an average elevation of 1502 meters, 5,249.34 feet. The highest point is atop Mount Carroll, 2280 meters. Pandavas Cave, where Pandavas believed to have meditated during their 12-year exile, is located at the mountain top. Solan gets occasional snowfall during winters. Solan is a base station for the nearby tourist destinations including Chail, Dagshai, Sabathu, Candakhat, Kasoli, Rajgarh, Salagra and Churdhar Peak. Climate. Situated at an altitude of 1,600 meters on an average, Solan can be called as a cool hill station. Solan city is neither so cold as Shimla, nor too hot as Kalka, as the temperature hardly rise more than 35 deg C 95 deg F. That is why it is considered as an ideal station from residential point of view. During winters, Solan experience light snowfall. Temperatures typically range from 4 deg C 25 deg F to 34 deg C 93 deg F over the course of a year, with record high temperature of 39 deg C. Nagar Nigam and District Administration. Municipal Corporation Solan is spread over an area of 33.43 km2 with a residential population of 39,256. It is the second largest municipal corporation of Himachal Pradesh. District administration and centre government offices. Being the district headquarters, the city is the seat of district administration, having offices in government buildings. There were many secretariat at bypass containing DC office, SP office, SDM office, NIC, DISO, District Statistical Office, DRO, Copying Agency, DRDA, Zila Parashad, District Treasury Office, ASP, DSB, DF, and SC, etc. PWD Circle Office near Hospital on Tank Road. It houses the Office of SE, HVPWD, Solan Circle. Public Works Department Complex on Solan Bypass. It has offices of Executive Engineer, National Highways Executive Engineer, HVPWD Solan Division, Assistant Engineer, Horticulture Subdivision, etc. District Industries Center at Chambaghat. It has offices of GM Industries and Mining Officer. Tehsil Office at Kotla Nala on Rajgar Road. District Public Relations Office near Gurudwara at Saprun. Town and Country Planning Office near Dori Dwar on Barog Bypass. Zen Public and Health Office near Dori Dwar on Barog Bypass. Deputy Director, Animal Husbandry on Jonaji Road. District Agriculture Office and District Horticulture Office at Chambaghat. Chief Medical Officer's Office at Chambaghat. District Education Office Primary and Secondary at Chambaghat. Offices of HSEB near Powerhouse at Saprun. District Courts on the Mall Road near Saprun. A number of central Govt. Offices too have their own departmental buildings. Ministry of MSME, Govt. of India. NRCM, National Research Center for Mushroom. CIPMC, Center for Investigation of Pest Management and Control. ZSI, Zoological Survey of India, ETDC, Electronics Testing and Development Center. Demographics. Economy. Cash crops. Solan is hub of horticulture produce marketing. Tomatoes, plums, apricots, kiwi, apples, and seasonal vegetables constitutes major economic activity of the town. There is big complex on Saprun bypass housing vegetables and fruits market. Mushrooms are widely grown in town and contributes to the economy of the inhabitants. Tourism contributes to the economy of Solan. Solan is also developing as education hub of Himachal Pradesh with many established technical institutions giving employment to people of the town. People from other places come here to use the health, educational, commercial, and other infrastructure available. They contribute in the economy of the city. Industry. Solan is an industrial hub of Himachal Pradesh. It is also known for pharmaceutical industry. The small-scale and medium industrial units provide employment and play a role in the economy of inhabitants. These industrial units mainly belong to hosiery, food, wood, paper, leather, glass, chemical, mechanical, pharmaceuticals, food processing, electrical, and electronics services. The following major units are operating in town: BIG Story * Digital News Channel and Newspaper. HFCL, Himachal Futuristic Communications Limited, Hexacoma sister concern of HFCL. Himalayan Pipe Factory, Shivalik Bimetal, Jekor Iron and Steel Industry, Mohan Meekins Breweries. Meridian Group of Companies. Prime Creation provides services in website designing, development, digital marketing, etc. Exchanging Technology Limited. This is an information technology company, is the only UK-based MNC which exists in the town and is the largest corporate employer in the region. First Verdict Media, a newspaper and news/media agency from Solan. Centis Pharma service industry has also come up in town to cater to urban and rural population. The major services provided are computer and internet-based services, tourism, travel and ticketing, taxi operations, beauty and grooming, mobile servicing, food and fashion. Culture. Salwar suit is the main ethnic wear all over Solan district. Other common dresses are also worn by ladies, whereas men here have no specific traditional dress. Jagra suit is a traditional dress in Solan. However, it is not much common, and it can be seen only during cultural dances, etc. Whereas in traditional ornaments, ladies wear nine ladihar, a nine-strand necklace, chak golden ornament worn on head, gadru heavy silver bracelets. Pahari Gidda or Paruhan is the traditional dance of Solan district. This dance is originally from Cunahar, a small town in Solan district, which can be called as cultural village of Solan district. This dance is performed by group of ladies on fast traditional songs. A historical dance called Thodo dance here is also performed during Shoolini Mela every year in the month of June. The Thodo dance is basically a dance performed based on archery. Bows and arrows are used in this dance. People also like to perform nati, which is the traditional dance form of most of the Himachalis. People wear their cultural outfits rijtag and datu for this. Food. Himachali people believe in Atithi Devobhava code of conduct. They are very hospitable, and inviting an acquaintance, this could be someone they've just met, to whom is a way of life. The host will offer whatever food is available in the house. Here a general belief is a guest should not leave without eating. Cuisines of Solan are spicy, so grab a glass of water before you start eating. The preferred food in Solan mainly consists of vegetarian food, with a generous dose of spices like cardamom, cinnamon, cloves, and red chilies. The average cuisine churns out all sorts of lentil and cereals for tasty preparations. While the everyday meal is the usual dal chawal sabzi roti, the common North Indian meal of rice, lentil broth, dishes of seasonal vegetables, cereals, and sorted bread. Special dishes are usually prepared on special occasions like festivals, marriages, seasonal availability, and fairs. Some of the traditional dishes are as below. Pood, made from a batter of wheat, jaggery syrup gud, which is then shallow fried in ghee or oil. Lush, made from wheat, rice flour with a little baking soda, and is similar to a pancake. Patand, yet another dish of Solan and Surma districts of the state. Patand is made from wheat and is similar to a pancake as well. Sidhu, a kind of bread made from wheat flour stuffed with dal and spices. It is kneaded with yeast and the dough is allowed to rise for 4 or 5 hours. With a stuffing of fat, it is first browned over a slow fire and then steamed. Sidhu is normally eaten with ghee clarified butter. Askalu, made from wheat, rice flour with little baking soda. Pakal, a seasonal dish made from mashed sweet corns with spices, which is then steamed and eaten with ghee clarified butter. Flora and Fauna. Solan planning area contains chill, deodar, ban, and kyle, mainly deodar and pine trees in the city. Oak forests are also at higher elevations around moist locations. Places like Chale is the most predominant one for different species of vegetation. Besides the natural or indigenous vegetation, there are ornamental and alien plantations too. It consists of silver oak, jacaranda, bottle brush, weeping willows, Kachnar grasses, etc. Due to variations in altitude, there is a variety of fauna in the region. The Himalayan black bear and panther are the carnivora, whereas the goral and the barking deer are the herbivores in and around the Solan planning area. Other animals include the jackal, mongoose, the jangly billy, monkeys and langurs, etc. The game birds include jungly murga, kabutar, giwai dolateater, and kulsa, etc. Tourism and other attractions. Places of tourist interest. There are many places of interest in and around Solan. Shoolini Devi Temple on Shili Road, Jatali Temple on Rajgar Road, Children's Park on Mall Road, 20 mins away is internationally awarded Yogananda Library at Shoolini University, Jauhar Park on top of a hill. The whole of the town can be viewed from here. Mohan Meakin Brewery is the oldest distillery in India and one of the oldest in the world. Toy train and Solan railway station on Kalka-Shimla Railway narrow gauge. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Karol Katiba. Badi Dihar is situated at an altitude of 6,781 feet above sea level. Beautiful sights of Shimla can be seen from the top of the hill. The place is famous for its Lord Shiva temple and annual fair which is organized on 14/15 June. Mohan Shakti National Heritage Park, water tanks on Tank Road, forest nursery area, Dr. Yashwant Singh Parmar University of Horticulture and Forestry, Barog Railway Station, Kasoli, Shale, Jurupal and Gauda, Bon Monastery, Dalanji Monastery, Dalanji, 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 Turi, Dalanji, Dalanji, Dalanji. Water Park and Cafe at Sadhupal. City Fashion Lacquer Bazar Solan. One of the most famous fashion boutique. Mithus Upper Bazar Solan. One of the oldest and most favorite clothing showroom in Solan. Solan is fast developing into a tourist spot. It is also known as a reference station for tourists visiting nearby places. Included in that category are Chail, Kasoli, Dagshai, Sabathu, Candichat, Churhar Peak, etc. Many visitors going to Shimla, Kinnor and other areas of the state use this town as a halting station. The tourism infrastructure includes dozens of hotels catering to the needs of budget and luxury tourists. Besides the Dr. Yashwant Singh Parmar University of Horticulture and Forestry at Nauni, other places of interest in Solan include the Shoolini Temple, the Jatali Shiv Temple, and the Bon Monastery, Dalanji, which is approximately 3 km from Ochgat. A tourist information office is functioning at Solan. It may soon have a few tourist minibuses so that sightseeing tours could be arranged to Dagshai, Kasoli, Sabathu, Chail, Jirupal, and other places of tourist interest. The Solan Hills stand on the water parting between the Sutlej and the Jiri, a tributary of the Yamuna. South of Solan is the Panchmunda Ridge, which is crossed by a railway through a tunnel, the longest on the Kalka-Shimla run at Barog Railway Station, where a series of fissures give rise to springs at its flank. The first ridge above Kalka rises abruptly to pine-clad Kasoli at a height of 1927 meters and is joined by a 12 km bridle path for trekking. The distance by road, however, from Kalka is 36.5 km. The town of Kasoli is a hill station for spending holidays and is a honeymoon destination, with the temple devoted to the Hindu god Shiva. It is also home to Army and Air Force Base. At Monkey Point there is a temple of Hanuman. This is one of the small towns developed by the British during the heyday of the empire. It can be reached by a branch road on the Kalka-Shimla Road near Dharampur. The upper and lower malls are the two principal roads that run along the length of Kasoli. A thick cover of pine, oak, rhododendron, and horse chestnut trees that embrace the entire area. Traffic is restricted on these roads, which is the reason why Kasoli is the quietest hill station in India. The resort's colonial aura is underlined by gabled houses with cobbled alleys and rows of orchards and gardens. Kasoli has the Central Research Institute (CRI), set up in 1905, is the oldest in India. The institute manufactures vaccines, antisera, dead emulsion, bacterial diagnostic reagents, and normal horse serum, and blood. At 3,647 mt, the Churhar Peak looms over the sylvan surroundings, and just across these ranges is Shimla town. This region has also been witness to Gurkha expansion at Sabathu and to ruins of old Gurkha fort, a 300-year-old Gurkha fort at Nauni, which dates back to the time when the region was ruled by the Gurkhas of Nepal. Though the fort is in ruins, but it is strategically located atop a mountain point, providing a panoramic view of the entire area. The proposed ropeway between Chambaghat and Carroll is expected to contribute more to the tourism industry of the town. Mohan Shakti National Heritage Park spreads over 40 acres of land at a cost of Rs 454 crore on the right bank of River Ashwani. It lies in Hart Village, which takes a detour of around 6 km from the main highway after Salagra. Elaborating on the concept of Heritage Park, Brig Kapil Mohan, chairman of Mohan Shakti Trust, who has undertaken the Heritage Park project, said that it would be a center of learning and would generate sufficient inquisitiveness into the minds of people all over the world for Indian philosophy and ancient heritage. At the center of the park is a grand temple where a magnificent collection of statues of gods and goddesses are installed. Besides, an ancient Indian research center is proposed for studying Indian heritage, and eminent scholars would be associated with it. The project consists of following salient features: big temples with exquisite architectural marvels, meditation center inside a cave, theme park, herbal plantations, fountains and landscaped gardens, ropeway trolley, research center, Ayurvedic healing, Yajashala, etc., etc. Also, the park would have an auditorium facility provided with laser shows based on Indian mythology and epics of Mahabharata and Ramayana. Playgrounds and parks. The town has 3 parks. These are Jauhar Park, located at the highest point of the town proper. It has fountains, rides, baby train, small playfield, etc. Children Park, located on the Mall Road itself near DC office. It has animal rides, musical fountain, and a cafe, etc. Mohan Park, built by Mohan Meekins Breweries near Chambaghat on the Mall Road. It has a terrace garden, rides, etc. Subhash Chandra Bose Park, Hospital Road, Solan. There are following grounds in the town: Thodo ground near MC office. It is the center of all cultural, official, and sports activities. Police ground adjoining police lines at Katharit is an upcoming ground and has the potential of the making of a stadium. It is the training ground of Solan policemen. Radha Swami Satsang, a large ground at Anji. The town has a number of community halls. Some hotels nearby also have excellent facilities for arranging marriages, functions, meetings, or parties. There are religious institutions too offering such facilities. MC Solan has its own community hall near Thodo ground. For recreation and outing, there are 2 movie theaters and many fast food joints, restaurants, and bars. Accessibility. The National Highway No. 22 is a prominent road passing through Solan town. It is an important road from many points of view. Firstly, it is a defense road connecting Delhi, Dehradun, Ambala, and Chandigarh to the China border. Next, it is the lifeline of the state, as it is the main road for all imports and exports in the state. It is on account of its significance that there are 2 bypasses within Solan planning area. These are Solan bypass linking Seprun and Chambaghat, Garog bypass linking Seprun and Kumarhati via Anji and Rabin. The NHI has undertaken the 4-laning of this road. Work is under progress. Besides NH-22, Solan has many other important roads connecting Solan to its nearby areas, towns, or settlements. These are Solan Rajgarh Road, Solan Subathu Arki Road, Solan Kandakat Road via Basal and Salumana, Solan Joneji Road, Solan Damrag Jathali Road, Solan Ashwani Kod Road. It connects Solan to Hart Village, the site of Mohan Shakti National Heritage Park. It will connect Chail ultimately. By road, Solan is accessible by road as well as train. It is 68 kilometers from Chandigarh, 2 hours journey by bus, and 48 kilometers from Shimla, 1 hour journey by bus. By rail, the Kalka-Shimla Railway, which is included in the UNESCO World Heritage List, passes through Solan. Solan is in the middle of this narrow gauge line. Kalka-Shimla toy train halts at Solan railway station. It connects Kolkata, Delhi, Mumbai, and other cities by connecting trains running from Kalka Railway Junction. On Kalka-Shimla Railway there are a total of 44 railway tunnels up to Solan. By air, the nearest airport is Shimla Airport, which is about 45 km from Solan. The Himachal Pradesh government is setting up its first international airport at an investment of Rs. 1,000 crore in Solan district of the state on a public-private partnership model given the significance and pace of development that Solan has witnessed in recent times in the state of Himachal. There is a helipad at Basal Road where helicopters of all the VIP visiting Solan land. Presently, Chandigarh International Airport, Chandigarh Airport, is serving the air transportation needs of the residents of the town and tourists. Sports. Badminton. There is an indoor badminton hall near the MC office. Football at Thodo ground. Near MC office, football and other sports activities are held in this ground. An indoor stadium will come up in the city. Gyms for fitness basketball at police ground. Infrastructure and health. East Solan. There are 2 bus stands presently functioning in Solan city. One is the new bus stand, which is below ITI Solan on the bypass road, which also is the main bus stand of the city. The other is known as the old bus stand, which is situated on the mall and is used as the local bus stand. Solan city also has a good intercity Mudrika bus service that connects the local areas of Solan city. Buses plying between Chandigarh Shimla. Free Wi-Fi facility is available at the Solan bus stand. HRTC Solan. Himachal Road Transport Corporation Solan Depot came into existence on 1 November 1990 after shifting from Parwanu. The depot is providing public transit facility to its passengers in the state of Himachal rural and urban and to the adjoining states and union territory like Chandigarh, Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, and Uttaranchal. Almost each and every part of the district. Solan is linked with roads. The HRTC Solan is running its buses covering Solan, Surmar, Bilaspur, Shimla, Himapur, and Kangra districts of Himachal Pradesh. There is a huge network of HRTC to cater the needs of the commuters. Journey to various stations of Himachal has become easier than ever because of the huge network of HRTC buses. The HRTC Solan is running approximately 206 single routes, with the fleet of 83 buses and operating 4 types of buses. Ordinary buses, high-tech buses, city bus Mudrika, Tata air-conditioned bus Solan Depot is a pioneer in introducing electronic ticketing machine, implementing tally software, and almost computerized for the following work: monthly review data and its analysis, route-wise information, vehicle-wise information, payroll, inventory, daily monitoring system, solid waste management. MC Solan has a well-organized network of solid waste collection and disposal. Waste is collected from 132 collection points with the help of 115 sanitation workers. Out of these 132 collection points, as many as 42 are the dumpers. The council has 2 placers and 1 tipper which is privately hired. It has 4 drivers. A total of 10 tons of solid waste is collected every day and transported to the waste recycling plant at Salagra. The plant is fully capable of meeting with the requirements of the town. The waste recycling plant situated at Salagra is a unique thing in itself. Firstly, it's only at Shimla and Solan that we have the waste recycling plants in Himachal Pradesh. Salagra plant has the distinction of being the first in HP. It is till date being maintained by a non-government organization, NGO known by the name of Jan Seva Ashram, which has its head office in New Delhi. The plant has a land and processing plant capable of handling a total of up to 20 tons of solid waste. Presently, on average, up to 10 tons of waste arrives here. On festival days the quantum reaches up to 13 tons. As and when a dumper placer or a tipper arrives from a unit, the constituents are segregated by the workers into polythene, stone, medical waste, paper, kitchen waste, and such categories. Paper is recycled in the paper recycling plant. The organic waste is kept in open heaps, which decomposes in a period of 40–45 days, reducing it to compost. The other part of the waste, being sanitary in nature, is dumped on open land. There are a number of facilities here. There is a JCB, a plant processor, soil testing and compost testing lab, and an office. Health. State government zonal hospital for primary and tertiary health care. Private clinics and hospitals for prophylactic and therapeutic health care. Testing laboratories and imaging centers for diagnosis. Hospitals attached with medical and dental colleges. Ayurvedic hospital. Education. The city is a hub of educational institutions and training centers. The various primary and high schools of government and private bodies meet the needs of undergraduate students. Private schools. St. Luke's School Solan 1 and 1. MRADAV Public School, Solan 2, Alan 2, Alan 2, Alan 2. BL Central Public SR. Sec. School, Solan, Shamti. Vainand Adarsh Vidyalaya Solan. PNNMG Adarsh Vidyalaya. Solan 3. Durga Public School. KK Blossoms High School. Virukal International School. Solan and Yale. Solan and Solan. Southvale The World School. The Good Shepherd School. Sanatin Dharam Senior Secondary School Solan. Athena Public School, Solan. Kidzi Solan Central Government. Urdu Teaching and Research Center, Solan 4, or Dr. Yashwant Singh Parmar University of Horticulture and Forestry 5 State Government. Government Boys Senior Secondary School. Government Girls Senior Secondary School. Government PG College. Government Polytechnic College for Women. Industrial Training Institute Private Universities. Shoolini University of Biotechnology and Management Sciences, Solan. Badi University of Emerging Sciences and Technologies, Badi District. Solan. Bahara University Solan. Chitkara University, Himachal Pradesh, Baratiwala District. Solan. JP University of Information Technology, Baghat.It District. Solan. Maharaja Agrasen University, District. Solan. Manav Bharti University, Kumarhati District. Solan. Two of these universities, Shoolini University and JP University, were ranked 100–150 among universities in India in the National Institutional Ranking Framework NIRF in 2019. Private dental colleges, Baghat Dental College and Hospital, Budbadi Dist. Solan. MNDAV Dental College and Hospital, Solan Private Medical College, University and Medical College, Solan District. Solan Private Engineering College, Green Hills Engineering College, Kumarhati, Solan. LR Group of Institute, Solan Private GNM and other nursing colleges, Murari Lal Memorial School and College of Nursing, Sai Sanjivani Hospital, Solan. Bojia Institute of Life Sciences, Nalagarh. Lord Mahavira B.Sc. Nursing College, Nalagarh. Murari Lal Memorial College of Nursing, Nagala. Sai Sanjivani Institute of Medical Sciences, Awasthi Institute of Nursing, Nalagarh Homeopathic College. Solan Homeopathic Medical College, Barrow Bypass, Kumarhati. Motilal Nehru Central State Library. Motilal Nehru Central State Library is situated on the Mall, Solan. Established on 29 June 1959, it is the only central state library in Himachal Pradesh. All the schools and public libraries in the state come under it. Till 1973, the library was running a certificate course in library science and had even initiated the mobile library project to benefit youth in rural areas of the state. This library is responsible for managing all school and public libraries in the state. There are thousands of precious and valuable books housed in this library. This library is centrally located above PNB on the Mall Solan. Solan Library is a private library in Solan City. Library also runs a small cafe. It has theatre space which invites artists from all around India and the world. Media: Divya Himachal Mira Solan newspaper. Dainik Data Sandesh Hindi daily newspaper. Chambaghat Solan. Notable people: Rajiv Bindal, Speaker Himachal Pradesh Vidhan Sabha. Danny Ram Shandil, ex-member of Parliament. Major Bikramjit Kanwarpal is an Indian film and television actor. Gallery: